Tonight, while you're asleep, your brain will create an entire universe. You'll walk through places that don't exist. Speak to people who aren't there. Maybe you'll fly above the clouds. Maybe you'll fall into complete darkness. Maybe you'll relive a memory from years ago, or watch someone you've never met save your life. And while it's happening, you'll believe every second of it. Then, you'll wake up. Within minutes, most of it will disappear forever. But here's the real mystery. If dreams aren't real, why does your brain spend nearly 6 years of your life creating them? That can't be an accident. Because evolution doesn't waste time. It doesn't waste energy. Everything your brain does costs something. So why has every human, for more than 200,000 years, continued dreaming every single night? The answer begins long before civilization, long before history, when the first humans fell asleep beneath the African stars. Every night, something extraordinary happens. Your eyes close. Your muscles become almost completely paralyzed. Your heartbeat slows. Your breathing becomes calm. From the outside, you look completely asleep. But inside your head, something incredible has just begun. Your brain suddenly becomes one of the busiest places on Earth. In fact, during the dreaming stage of sleep, some parts of your brain become almost as active as they are when you're fully awake. That's why dreams don't feel like imagination. They feel real. You don't just watch a dream. You live inside it. You feel happiness, fear, love, panic. Sometimes, you suddenly find yourself back in your childhood home. A moment later, you're standing on another planet. Then somehow, you're talking to someone who passed away years ago. None of it makes sense. Yet while you're dreaming, your brain accepts everything as reality. You never stop and ask, how did I get here? Or, why am I flying? Because the logical part of your brain becomes much quieter. The emotional part takes control. That's why impossible things suddenly feel completely normal. But here's the strange part. Scientists still don't fully understand why dreams exist. After centuries of research, there is still no single answer. And that makes dreams one of the greatest mysteries inside the human brain. To understand why they exist, we first have to understand the world that created them. A world where falling asleep could cost you your life. Imagine you're living 200,000 years ago. The sun has disappeared behind the African savanna. The fire grows weaker. The hunters place their spears beside them. Children curl up next to their mothers. Slowly, the tribe falls asleep. But sleep wasn't peaceful. Sleep was dangerous. Beyond the fire, hyenas were waiting. Lions were hunting. Leopards moved silently through the darkness. Every night could be your last. If your ancestors slept too deeply, they died. If they ignored danger, they died. So evolution faced an impossible challenge. How do you let humans rest without making them defenseless? Many scientists believe dreams may have been part of the answer. Not because dreams could predict the future, but because they could prepare the brain for it. Imagine dreaming that a lion suddenly charges toward your tribe. Your heart begins racing. Your breathing becomes faster. Your brain desperately searches for a way to escape. Then, you wake up. The lion never existed. But your brain just rehearsed surviving one of the most dangerous situations imaginable. Think of it like a flight simulator. Pilots don't wait for an engine to fail before learning what to do. They practice emergencies over and over until the correct response becomes automatic. Your ancestors may have been doing something remarkably similar. Not inside an airplane, but inside their own minds. Night after night, their brains rehearsed danger, without risking their lives. If those mental rehearsals helped people react faster in real life, even by a fraction of a second, that tiny advantage could mean the difference between survival and extinction. generation after generation. Evolution favored brains that never completely stopped preparing, even while the body slept. But dreams aren't always about being chased. Sometimes they're joyful. Sometimes they're heartbreaking. Sometimes they're so strange they make absolutely no sense. So, why does your brain create stories that seem completely impossible? The answer lies in how memories are built, and that's where everything changes. Imagine this. You're standing on the edge of a cliff. The wind is roaring. You take one step, and suddenly you fall. Your heart explodes with fear. Your stomach drops. Then you wake up. Within seconds, you realize you never left your bed. So, why did your body react as if the danger were real? Because during a dream, your brain doesn't know it's dreaming. The emotional center of your brain becomes incredibly active. The same regions responsible for fear, joy, love, and surprise light up almost exactly as they do in real life. That's why nightmares can leave you shaking, why happy dreams can make you smile, and why losing someone in a dream can leave you heartbroken, even after you wake up. But something else happens while you're dreaming. Your brain starts opening old memories. Not one by one, but thousands at a time. A conversation from yesterday, a face you saw years ago, a place you visited as a child, a movie you watched last week, a fear you've never told anyone about. Suddenly, they're all mixed together. That's why dreams feel random. But they aren't truly random. Your brain is searching for connections. Imagine dumping 10,000 puzzle pieces onto a table. Instead of sorting them neatly, someone begins trying different combinations as fast as possible. Most don't fit. Some do. That's exactly what your brain may be doing every night. Testing, connecting, reorganizing, strengthening. Every dream becomes a workshop where memories are rebuilt. Emotions are processed, and experiences are quietly organized. That's why people often dream after emotional days. After losing someone, starting a new job, falling in love, or facing a difficult decision. Your sleeping brain keeps working long after your conscious mind has stopped. But if dreams help organize memories, then why do we forget almost all of them? Why would your brain spend hours creating an entire world only to erase it within minutes? That might be the strangest part of all. Here's something almost nobody thinks about. If dreams are so important, why can't you control them? Why doesn't your brain simply show you useful information? Why fill your night with impossible places, strange people, and bizarre stories? Because your brain isn't trying to entertain you. It's trying to simulate possibilities. Think about your ancestors. Every single day brought new dangers. A different predator, a different river, a different storm, a different stranger. No human could experience every possible situation in one lifetime. But dreams gave the brain something extraordinary, a chance to experience situations that never actually happened. One night, you escape a predator. Another, you lose your tribe. Another, you fail to protect someone you love. None of those events are real. Yet your brain experiences the emotions as if they are. That makes dreams incredibly powerful. Not because they predict the future, but because they prepare your mind for uncertainty. Even today, your dreams often reflect your biggest worries. Students dream about failing exams. Athletes dream about missing the winning shot. Parents dream about losing their children. The details change, but the purpose may remain the same. Your brain keeps asking one question. What if this happens tomorrow? And then, it quietly begins searching for answers while you sleep. But dreams don't only prepare us for danger, they also prepare us for life. Scientists have discovered that sleep plays a critical role in strengthening memories, learning new skills, and regulating emotions. Imagine learning to ride a bicycle or play the piano. or speak a new language. Your practice doesn't completely stop when you fall asleep. Your brain keeps working behind the scenes, strengthening the connections you built during the day. In a way, sleep isn't the end of learning. It's when learning is quietly completed. Tonight you'll close your eyes. Your body will fall asleep. But your brain won't. It will build another world, another story, another impossible adventure. Most of it, you'll never remember. And maybe that's exactly how it's supposed to be. Because dreams were never meant to replace reality. They may exist to prepare you for it. Long before humans built cities, long before books, long before the first wheel, our ancestors looked up at the stars, closed their eyes, and entered worlds only the human mind could create. For more than 200,000 years, every generation has dreamed. From prehistoric hunters, to kings, to astronauts, to you. We still don't know every reason why dreams exist. And perhaps that's what makes them so extraordinary. The greatest mystery wasn't hidden in the stars or beneath the oceans. It has been waiting inside your own mind, every single night. So tonight, when you fall asleep, remember this. Your body may be resting, but your brain is about to begin one of the most remarkable journeys in nature. A journey that started hundreds of thousands of years ago and continues every single night.